Hi, I'm Dave Wurzel, and you're watching PHTV4, and we are getting ready for Thanksgiving. Mayor Bob Straz is with us. Mayor, thank you for being here.
Oh, my pleasure. Love it.
This was going to be in the studio, but we got such a great
Hey, it's great.
day.
It's beautiful out here.
Yeah, when you get a day like this in November.
And we've got it all decorated, too.
Yeah, we got sun in our face and light
not
jackets.
bad, not bad.
It's beautiful. So we're going to talk about Thanksgiving a little bit, and I personally, one of my favorite holidays, simply because it's about being thankful and get to stay around a great dinner.
Right. Well, two good things.
Yeah, check some big boxes for me. But Mayor, I want you to talk a little bit about Thanksgiving. Maybe first, maybe about even the community. We're getting towards the end of the year. You know, and the holidays specifically addressing things. Can you talk about what it means to you or to the community in that way?
Well, I mean, we've been through a brilliant year. I think overall, it's been a real good year as far for the city of Palos Heights. The pool was run well with Lake Catherine. You know, people are coming to visit that. You know, we've put a lot of time and effort into beautifying Palos Heights with the flowers we did on Harlem Avenue and in the different beds we have on Harlem Avenue and behind it. You know, with the Palos Fine Arts Commission, we've actually put a lot of different pieces of art around town. Again, I go back to that quality of life. We just try to upgrade the quality of life, and I think we were successful in this past year.
I would agree with you. When I think of, there are things like, oh, that's frustrating, I wish we could do this or wish we could do that, but then when you start to look at all the things that are happening, you know, and the beautification things that you're talking about and the other projects around the city, the new park, yeah, there's a lot of great things going on.
Well, you look just, you know, for example, take one department. You look at the park recreation department. I mean, you look at the catalog of the amount of events that we have throughout the year. It's phenomenal, and we've adjusted to the population size. We've also adjusted to the age of the population. We're getting a younger population with kids in school, and talking to the school superintendents. They're seeing a flow of kids into the lower grades, and so we've got to provide programs for them, and we have. I mean, it's been very remarkable.
Yeah, and I know I was talking to mention Parks and Rec. I know they have a project for the pool. There's going to be some major upgrades there. So there are a lot of wonderful things to be thankful for in Palos Heights. How about if we turn to your table?
Sure.
You know, I know some families do the tradition, something you're thankful for. What's something you personally would be thankful for this year?
Well, I think I'm just thankful for family, you know, and I've been very fortunate. My wife and I this past year celebrated 50 years of marriage.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you.
That is a major milestone.
We took a cruise from Montreal through the St. Lawrence Seaway up to Boston and came back, and it was very nice, and we had a great time. And then when our family, I mean, I've got two kids. My daughter has two children who are my grandchildren, obviously, and my son has a daughter who's my granddaughter, and we spend a lot of time with them going to different events. And as they get older and mature, you know, we're fortunate from our standpoint that I talk to a lot of my friends, and their kids have moved away. You know,
it's harder to get together.
Yeah. You know, my daughter lives in Beverly, and my son lives in Elmhurst. So although it's not right here in Palos Heights, which I wish it was, like a lot of their friends are still back here, but
close.
But close enough. Close enough. Yeah.
All right. No, and when you mention that, especially Thanksgiving, being able to get together with friends or family, and all right. We're going to turn away from the softball questions.
Okay.
We're going to hit you with the hard ones.
Okay.
Now, I know that as a mayor, you deal with a lot of controversial issues, so I'm going to ease into this a little bit with you, though. Are you ready?
Yep, I guess
Here we
so.
go.
Okay, I'm ready.
Don't get these wrong now.
I'm trying. A lot of pressure.
Favorite food item on Thanksgiving table?
Turkey.
Turkey.
For
All
sure.
right, I'll go with turkey.
White meat, by the way.
White meat turkey.
Meat.
All right. Yeah, actually, I would say the same thing. How about this? Again, you're going to have to make a decision here. Turkey, that white meat, with or without gravy?
With gravy.
With gravy.
All right. With gravy, yep.
All right, you ready to step into another one here?
Yeah.
Sweet potatoes. Mashed, baked with marshmallows on top, or sliced into coins with brown sugar and butter?
I'll take a pass on all of those. I like
no sweet potatoes.
No sweet potatoes. I have mashed potatoes or dressing, either one.
Okay.
Actually, either one are good, or both even are better together.
Okay.
Put a little gravy on there. I happen to use they used to call it hot shot, which was like a little crushed red pepper with black pepper. Put it on there. Give it a little kick.
Wow.
It's fantastic.
I was saying that's a Straz. Try that one.
Try it.
Give it a little kick.
Give it a little kick for Thanksgiving or anytime actually. So.
I'm not going to let you. All right. So you kind of handled that one.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit you with another one. All right. Favorite dessert pie?
Lemon meringue.
Lemon meringue.
Yes.
Wow, I did not see that coming.
Yeah.
Not pumpkin.
I don't care for pumpkin. Apple, I would have apple. apple squares who actually.
So will there be a lemon meringue pie at your Thanksgiving
Well,
dinner?
probably not. And let me explain this to you. Our Thanksgiving dinner at our house is a little bit different. Growing up, when we first got married, I'm from the northwest side of Chicago. My wife was from Evergreen Park, Beverly area. And so what we would do, actually we initially had kids, we would spend, and her mom died when she was, right after we got married. So we would spend Christmas, the first part of Thanksgiving Day at Jack and Ann Lawler, who was her aunt and uncle,
The split
in,
day.
in Beverly. And then,
Yeah.
then we would get on the tollway and go up to my parents up, on the northwest side of Chicago in Park Ridge and the Norwood Park area. So, we were getting home at 9 o'clock at night. In many cases, I had to work the next day,
Yeah.
and the kids were, they were not happy doing all
Long
that
day.
traveling. It was just a long day. So when we had our kids, and they started to have their families, I more or less, I talked to Madeline and I said, let's not put them through that pressure. So what we do is, Madeline and I, we have usually a small turkey breast with dressing and mashed potatoes and my
okay.
secret pepper on there, and that's our Thanksgiving. There's the two of us. And then on the day after Thanksgiving, we come over here, and we have for the last couple of years to the lights in the
right.
in the Heights, and we bring my daughter and her two kids, and my son and his daughter, and all of us are here. And then we go home and we order pizza from Joe's Italian Villa or somewhere, and some meatballs maybe from Pops, and we have a good family event. And,
I would say you're still getting together, and you're
it's
still thankful to be together.
We're thankful to be together. They spend the time with the respective families, and there's no pressure on them having to bounce around from town to town. I want to take the pressure off of them. Let them enjoy time with their families.
Yes. No,
And so it works out for all of us, And so we've done that for the last number of years,
No,
it's I think they appreciate it. I know it's easier for us too, obviously, but it
I
works
like
out.
it. I like. It's almost like a Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, sure, and it's not. Again, you're not driving around all the time and trying to, make sure you get there for dinner time, and then
Right,
then
right.
running right off after dinner.
Right.
You have to take some time. So
Take time and enjoy
enjoy
it.
it.
Rush
Enjoy the
hour.
holiday instead of making it a rushing holiday.
Maybe you already answered, because I'm gonna give you another question
Yeah.
here then. How about, this would be an easy one for you, a unique food item on your table that maybe we wouldn't find on other tables?
Well-
it sounds like you kind of answered that with the seasoning.
Yeah,
but-
the season. I think that's my season. I mean, I go back historically when when I was growing up. I'm Polish, and we didn't just have one meat on your
Right.
table. You had your turkey, you had a ham, you had
Yes.
Polish sausage, you had, and in my dad's case, he wanted dressing with meat in the dressing.
Oh.
So we'd have
Okay.
one meat dressing, one meatless dressing. I mean, so that's kind of how unique to our family. But that was kind of what I remember about it.
That might be a Polish family thing. We did that same thing.
Yeah.
There was ham on that table,
Oh,
and
yeah,
there was
yeah,
Polish
yeah,
sausage
yeah.
on that table,
Yeah.
which as much as I love turkey, I love those other
Yeah,
two,
right,
too.
right.
All right. How about last one,
Yeah.
a nice easy one for you. What do you look forward to most about Thanksgiving?
I think, kind of alluded to it earlier, just getting together with family, spending time with your family, and thanks for a good year we've had, being thankful for the family, being able to get together. I mean, as you know, this happens over time. You start losing people, and you've got to take time to appreciate what you have with your family members, because they're not going to be around all the time.
It's a great message when you have an opportunity to be with people and to be
Yeah.
thankful for that time with each other, and really appreciate it.
Yeah,
as you said.
and that's what we try to do. So,
Mayor, I'm going to wish you a happy Thanksgiving.
happy Thanksgiving to you.
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to Palos Heights.
Everybody.
Enjoy the holidays. Thank you for watching.